All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music in real time for real people, just like you right there, just like me right here. Okay, as I like to say, I use a lot of old cliches because I'm getting older, and things were passed down to me from my ancestors, mostly my mother and father, who had these cliches, and one of them that has always stuck with me is, this is really right up your alley. And this particular release from the band Dukes of the Orient, if you're a fan of Asia, for instance, you're going to really dig Dukes of the Orient. John Payne, who is the current singer in this group, has roots and ties with Asia. He's out there on the road, actually, touring with his own version of Asia from time to time. See, some bands drop these contracts where you can kind of go out with your version of the band. I mean, Yes does it. Asia does it. I think Great White does it too. There are a number of different groups that have decided that there's room for more than just one of them. In any event, though, this new music here is very promising. They just released this over on Frontiers, which is a great record label. I talk about them all the time. A bunch of friends over there, they just do great things at Frontiers. The tune is called The Monitors, and the lyrics are very thought-provoking. The keyboards on this track are just mesmerizing, played by Erik Norlander, who also played keyboards on the first Dukes of the Orient album. Erik and John have a partnership that dates back a long time, at least 10 years, if not more. And this second album called Freak Show will be coming out, and you can order this. It'll come out on August 7th, but you can pre-order it now. $12, not bad. Better than searching for an out-of-print album. The description of this, Freak Show is the second album from Dukes of the Orient, the international AOR band with a mid-Atlantic prog accent following their impressive self-titled debut, which I have somewhere in this room. It successfully launched the group in 2018. John Payne says, working on the second Dukes of the Orient album has been a very cathartic experience. The addition of Alex Garcia on guitar and Frank Klepacki on drums was a very positive move for a more signature and cohesive sound. As with the previous album, we continue our rich analog keyboard approach. Again, right up my alley because I love that word analog. Me and Joe Walsh were kind of cut from the same cloth there. It's just warmer, richer, less compression. You can hear all the instruments. It's not just this annoying wall of sound. I wish these producers would get this, that it doesn't have to all sound kind of jumbled together in order to be like a new song. Everybody's trying to push like the production envelope. These guys get it. So mixed and recorded on a traditional board with vintage outboard, we wanted to create an echo to the past and write songs with strong melodic content. The more you read on this, the more you're going to like it. Freak Show is much more focused both in concept and in sound, as it was written and recorded in a single year with a tight group of musicians, says Erik Norlander. This guy is an incredible keyboard player. You got to hear this guy play. What I love about the keyboards is they just jump out of the song. And anytime keyboards do that, they kind of become like the lead instrument, like a lead guitar, and it's just fun. It's fun, it's ear candy, and with this type of recording technique, it's even better. He talks about the debut album. It was recorded over 10 years, and many different musicians helped out with that. Freak Show has the cohesiveness of Vision, where the same 5 musicians performed all the material that was written expressly for this album. I also think our writing on this album is more focused for the same reasons. After working together for so many years, I can write a vocal melody for John. He can write a keyboard part for me, and the parts just work out right out of the gate. So there's John Payne. Now, John Payne is not John Wetton, okay? So if you're expecting the John Wetton vocals, which are very smooth, John Payne is much more smoky and rough, and like he drinks whiskey and so forth, which doesn't necessarily do this music any damage. It's just a different style. And, you know, again, if you like the instrumentation, if anything, John Payne has quite a bit of emotion that he brings to his singing because of how he sings this material. So kudos again for these guys, Dukes of the Orient. They are back. Again, you can pre-order this album over on the Frontiers Music website. If you go to this and you just click on a link down here, right here, all right, you can essentially pre-order the album before it comes out, and then they'll ship it as soon as it's available. All right, so there you go. Some great music to get ready for Dukes of the Orient album number 2. Most people thought this was going to be a one-off deal, but apparently it's going to be a long-term thing, which is good news for fans of real music. All right, I'm done with this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications if you want to find out when a video is about to debut. And subscriptions, and also patrons. I need patrons always. For $1 a month, you can become a patron and join in the conversation over on Patreon. Okay, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon.